Transition over to Charlamagne. Charlamagne show got canceled.
Once again, time and time again. You know, for some reason, it just doesn't work.
It don't.
I love Charlamagne the God's content. I've never been a faithful viewer of his television shows. First of all, because it's on TV. Like, who watches TV?
Do you think he needs a Jimmy Fallon or what's that one black dude from HBO? He has his own show.
Trevor, HBO.
It's on HBO.
Somebody else was just telling me about that show. I never seen it. You talking about Stephen Colbert?
Is he? But he's black and bald.
Stephen Colbert is not black and
bald.
White.
Talking about 𝙿𝙾𝚂𝚃? 𝙿𝙾𝚂𝚃's not bald.
HBO black guy show. Let me see.
Yeah, somebody.
HBO black guy show. Yeah, Google that. See what happens.
Yeah, something to pull up. I'm sure.
For sure.
Don Cheadle.
Definitely not Don
He ain't got
Cheadle.
a show, bro.
That's War Machine.
Yeah, that's a movie.
Damn, I love Don Cheadle. He's such a good, I'll fuck with Don Cheadle heavy though.
Yeah.
Everything he's in, bro, I'm like, he's one of my favorite characters in the movie.
He's crippled in the New Avengers, and he's still like, you know,
he's still that nigga.
He's not
you
that
know?
bad.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like,
he may not walk and look cool.
but he's that nigga though, bro. But so yeah, if you ever watch faithfully any of Charlamagne's TV shows,
I've tried to check him out here
even
and
when,
there.
bro, even when Tax was on Uncommon Sense, I wasn't watching it, and that was when I was diehard. I mean, shit, I probably had I had two podcasts I listened to. Brilliant Idiots and Tax Season.
Yeah.
Listen,
It was like
True. Facts. That was it.
That was the only I was waiting every week for those 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday.
And that was
to
the
drop.
golden days of Brilliant Idiots, boy.
And
That
those are the
shit-
golden days too. So it's like even then I wasn't ever watching Charlamagne TV shows, and I just really don't know what it is, why it doesn't translate.
Cause maybe he needs like a serious show, kind of like.
No, I think the seriousness is
Like
what's
That's
ruining
the problem,
it.
yeah.
I think that's what's because the TV shows always seem to be real serious, and TV is a lot more structured.
Yeah.
So you can't your monologue, your opening monologue to a topic can't be more than 10, 15 seconds, right?
It can't.
But on a podcast, I can set y'all up for 3 minutes before y'all even go in. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But so it's like maybe that's the fact that everything is crunched together and needs to be so exact is what throws his edge off. Because we're even talking about Charlamagne before the change. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we're talking about when he was still in peak Charlamagne mode. It just wasn't. It just didn't translate. And I really don't.
But I have a feeling that I was thinking about it. And I have a feeling that even if those restrictions weren't there, I think he would still change the content to match this style. And I think he wouldn't. I think his edge is gone too. I just think it's gone.
Charlamagne's edge.
Charlamagne, yeah. Like I think if there wasn't, if it wasn't, because even on Brilliant Idiots, I think even if the TV format wasn't the way it is, where you can't say certain things, I think Charlamagne's shows would still fail.
Ooh.
Like I think Charlamagne I think his shows would still fail if this TV structure was wide open like YouTube. If they said YouTube, you can have all the same rules as YouTube, and Charlamagne had a TV show, I think it would still fail.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
This shit was produced by Stephen Colbert and Aaron McGruder.
They brought the big dogs out for this show.
They like
Aaron McGruder
the Boondocks.
and Stephen Colbert. That song.
They brought the big dogs out for this
They did.
show.
They did.
Still failed.
Still
Can we
failed.
look at a trailer for this show?
I was about to say, can we watch a clip or something
That's a
to
good
really
idea.
gauge why?
Hell of a week, because remember the name changed. Season
changed,
1, it was
yeah.
something completely different.
It was
Yeah.
hell of a week at first, I think. And
The
then
God's Honest.
yeah.
It used to be the God's Honest Truth, and now it's hell of a week.
Yeah.
And then it switched. Okay.
Which is already crazy.
Yeah, they changed the name, so obviously something wasn't working.
Yeah, the fact that the name is changing.
And you looked it up.
I mean, can we just look at let's just look at the artwork. Look at that artwork right there.
Oh, this. Yeah. So it is.
It looks like something out of the Wakanda.
He looks like Cleopatra.
It looks like the Wakanda movie.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he looks.
It looks like he's trying to be serious. He's trying to be taken serious.
Yeah, just the fact that this looks like it could be a
That's what I'm
poster for the Wakanda 2 is a problem.
That's what I'm saying, but it's like he didn't do a good enough job of making his serious side funny.
What are we
Or
looking
maybe-
at? Is this YouTube?
Yeah, it is.
It does look strange.
I was just
Yeah,
looking
well-
to see. I was looking to see if it had some other like trailers or something in there.
Go to popular clips though.
From I gotta find his thing first.
It's like it's
Well,
no popular
just go to
kid
YouTube
file.
though.
That's where I'm at.
This is YouTube?
Yeah, don't
Why
put
is-
trailer. Just put Charlamagne after.
Oh,
Hell
yeah.
of a
Why
week,
the fuck does it
Charlamagne.
look so weird?
Yeah, it does look strange.
It
It's a
doesn't look
different
like
format.
Yeah, it doesn't look like YouTube at all.
Yeah, it's
Why is
YouTube.
that thing on the right side? That's what's
because
throwing me
because
off.
he paid for that ad space too. It's
Yeah.
not. That's what I'm saying. That's what. Yeah.
Like you could pay for the
Yeah.
show right there.
I thought you were on a Google page. I thought this was
bro.
Google or something.
Nah, this is YouTube.
But why do none of these? What the fuck? This is
Yep.
weird.
Advertisements, nigga.
But this looks crazy.
Now we have a
This. Yeah,
Fuck it,
that's-
play that.
Yeah,
What-
because that's
what's
the
that?
first thing.
This
What's
is what they want us to see. Yeah.
Okay.
How long is that?
5 minutes 32 seconds.
We
We're
only
not
need
gonna.
a
We're not
minute.
gonna.
Hold on,
We,
Chico
we,
Chickapine,
all we need is a
Ď𝙻𝙰𝙰.
quick 60. Let's go.
A lot of important things to think about in this country. Football isn't one of them, but it is football season, so that's what's on
Whoa,
our minds.
pause this.
Whether it's the
Pause
transfer
this.
portal,
What is this sweater he's wearing?
Yeah, that shit is terrible. Why is he leaning back like that? He looks uncomfortable.
He looks like an ambassador of the LGBTQ.
He
Or
is.
don't
Especially
say
with these
that.
mannerisms.
Don't say that.
Look at his shirt. It's a fucking airplane shit in a
I see
rainbow.
His body language is away. Does that how? I wonder if every time he reads a teleprompter, he looks like that.
He definitely doesn't have
His body
like
language
a-
isn't lean forward, like it should. Like it's
It's definitely not a Conan or
Yeah, it's
Jimmy
not- he's not
Fallon type
engaging.
of vibe.
He's not an
Yeah.
O'Brien.
yeah. It
I
doesn't.
don't think he's comfortable in that space, man.
That might be another thing too. But he wants it so bad.
Let's
I
see.
don't even know if he wants it because it's TV or if he wants it because it's white
He
people.
wants it because it's the talk show, and you gotta understand.
He wants
grew,
to evolve. My fault.
he grew
into
up
that.
on
Yeah,
that, watching Arsenio Hall.
Yeah.
Going from, that was the peak for
the late
radio
night,
people.
the late night show. He wanted to get that.
Oh, that's right. That was the peak. Radio
Yeah.
to late night or daytime TV.
Because
And his
he
goal-
wants to break people. Because people used to break on late night shows. I think that might be
Yeah.
it.
Because he loves throwing assists, and his goal is to be a
Yeah.
multimedia megastar. So that means radio, that means TV,
Right.
That means hosting, whatever the fuck else.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Let's just finish watching this.
He looks weird right here.
Football
He
isn't
does.
one of them, but it is football season, so that's what's on our minds. Whether it's the transfer portal, concussion protocols, Jerry Jones, Skip and Shannon about to fight, okay, on national TV. It's all news. But is this interest healthy? I sent my favorite human being, Chico Bean, tailgating one recent Sunday to take a good hard look at some typical fans.
Okay, so, big. No, y'all good, you know what I mean? It's all good. Shut the fuck up a little bit, but not all of it. All right, my bad. We
Shut the
back.
fuck up a little bit.
Let's go, Buffalo! Let's go, Buffalo!
Y'all like a white gang. What makes football so great?
The fans, we make football great.
Brings America together.
They giving it their all, man.
Being able to be a part of something, man.
Being able to be a part of something.
Yeah.
Black
Something
community
great.
ain't enough. You just have What's your ritual?
Chico's carrying this clip right now.
Yep.
Go right to my drinks, bro.
That early
I
morning
was about to
doogie.
say. Like watching this
We
now.
got a table. You want to go through it?
Like, what type of... A lot of people are saying, that Rihanna's selling out by doing the Super Bowl. Do you guys agree with that
T.I. a
sentiment?
little bit.
No.
Why not?
Because that's Rihanna. She don't do no
His
wrong.
views
Exactly.
bloated.
You can't go protest while you're working. You can't go to Wild and Nine and complain about Nick.
Yes, I can. But anyway, what sacrifices do you think the NFL should make to help keep the players safe?
Doctors,
Doctors, resources.
They're
Now
allowed
when they're back on the field after they slam their head in the
Yeah.
ground, it's probably a
Okay.
good start.
What I think we should do is
I think I
provide
figured
more
it out.
alternative
Okay.
medicine for
Yeah, like why is it so like why is he
I
asking
think I
real
figured it out.
questions?
This is a cookie cutter show with Charlamagne on it.
No.
Like there's no
There's nothing
it's
jumping
the
out.
same format as every other talk show essentially.
yeah, facts.
There's nothing groundbreaking about it. So you gotta understand that
And remember,
you-
this is Comedy Central too.
this is Comedy Central.
Which
So
it's a different standard
It's
for
supposed
comedy.
it's supposed to
and
be
for funny.
hilarious.
But also, yeah. So you're right though. It's the same exact thing.
this
it's
is
just
the same thing
a different
Yeah.
set. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I have a cool set.
with a different guy at the
Yeah.
face of it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got to do something different. You got to add a different
Yeah.
element to the game
When
to really make
Chappelle's show
attention.
came out, there was nothing like it.
It's not. I mean, you can do.
There were
things,
sketch shows before,
But it wasn't. It wasn't like that.
and you don't have to create something new, but it does have to be good.
But it does have to build upon what's already there.
yeah, like
You know what I'm saying?
and these questions, I mean, they're not. Like,
you know what? I just
There's
thought of a
too
show.
many-
there's
setup.
too many people doing better versions of what he's doing right now.
Yeah,
like this
so-
little side street interview, bro.
And
You're
this
not
is
fucking with them young niggas in New York.
Bro.
No, it's
You're not.
side
You're not
talk.
touching it.
Yeah.
So this
It
whole
was-
segment
I'm wasting
is
time.
not gonna pop.
Yeah, that's facts.
This
yeah.
is just simply to fill up the 30-minute,
Yeah.
20-minute time period for television.
All I have to
Shout
do
to
is go.
football.
All I have to do is go on Instagram, search Side Talk, and I'm locked. I can go to Side Talk YouTube and be locked in.
like
Nigga,
the
we-
same format of things.
I'm about to say, go to LOI the show page. We got one video, a documentary, just like it. We talking to people.
Oh yeah,
Even
yeah.
better.
Honestly,
Raw.
they did this for too long anyway because I checked out after the first joke
Yeah.
But that's
You know what I'm
the thing. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It's not funny enough
the whole way through. So,
like,
Yeah.
but you can mask funny if you cut it right. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
They didn't even try to do unique editing.
right.
There's nothing unique about
Yeah.
the show. It doesn't stand out. It's just it's a Nissan Altima.
Yeah.
like it's just a car.
Yeah.
Like
Yo, you know
it's
what?
just standard.
I know what show would actually do good for him, but he don't want to do it.
What?
Is if we harnessed the first 5 years of Charlemagne and his show was like ridiculousness, but it was just Donkey of the Day.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
Just, you know what I'm saying? If you
You could spin off of that. I like that premise.
because y'all kind of, it's like ridiculous. Like America's Funniest Home Videos.
Oh,
Just-
all of his old,
And
his
Okay.
old
just
moments.
back to
Yeah.
back Donkey of the Moment. That's it. That would go crazy.
Yeah,
That's
His-
perfect.
That
Like his old moments, like him a show do his old moments type shit.
no, I'm talking about just taking all the stories across America.
Oh, all
like,
the Donkey of the Days.
just
Yeah.
people doing dumb shit. Just it's just another
We're
version
doing
of
it. We're doing it to him again. We're giving him another just regular like, hey, this is a type of show. Do this.
Yeah.
That's
See
true.
if that'll work.
That's true, but he's coined Donkey of the Day.
Yeah, it's good
But
branding.
that also might Donkey of the Day branding is legendary, but he also might not be able to take it from Breakfast Clubs, from iHeart to another
he
network,
might not own that IP.
Like he wants to be a figure.
and that's not his
like,
direction. So he would
this
never
isn't-
even consider this show. Like that would,
Yeah.
Like if TV stardom was just his goal, then that would be a slam dunk.
And I think, I don't know, but he might need to hire some better writers because that monologue was
Steve
kind of
Irwin.
like
Yeah.
It was a little
it
sassy,
was a
if you ask me.
little subpar.
Yeah, it was
You
it was
know what I
subpar
mean?
for sure. There was no jokes in
It was like, hey, you know, Skip and Shane about to fight, and Chico here. He went to football. He went to see Buffalo
Can we
Bills.
see some more?
Yeah, I mean, I'll pull it back up if you want.
no.
I skip through. Skip through.
Skip
I wanna-
skip
but-
back to the studio.
Yeah, I want to see Charlamagne talking.
Yeah, back to the studio.
All right, we can get it. We can get it cracking then. Shit.
Okay,
Oh,
let's just look at the
Lunel.
cast.
And he
Let's
does.
just look at the cast. I don't want to see Lunel.
His panel is always set up so I think he has two comedians and one actual expert, like a
Right.
person from the
Yeah.
field,
Yeah.
who I'm assuming this nice young white lady is.
But it has to be like right. You can't just grab comedians. It's like having Kyrie on your team. It's not just gonna work. You're not just gonna win a
Yeah,
chip.
you got to
Right. Yeah, you might not even make playoffs.
I
I
don't
feel
like
like we're
I don't
not
like
bringing
this-
enough attention to this sweater.
I don't like this Wakanda set at all. I
Well,
hate
with
this.
the black privilege down there.
I hate this Wakanda set.
He hit up Umar about it.
It's a lot of
It's a lot of pander.
Nah, I do like the middle, but like the floor, it's kind of like
It's like salt. You know, it makes things taste better, but you can't put too much of it.
Yeah.
It's over seasoned. It's too much of a theme.
I do
Too-
like.
yeah,
I
it's
like
too
the
much.
shape of the table though.
The table shape is fire. Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
I like how he has his
hard.
own desk on the table.
That's
That's
what I'm saying.
interesting.
That's why that's hard. Yeah, it's kind of hard.
This nigga sitting in a bar stool though.
I don't know what could make this better. Like
Yeah, he's sitting on a barber chair,
it's-
low key almost.
It's so much shit going on.
it's so much.
Yeah, play this. Let's see what's happening.
The important question: should kids be allowed to play football? What you think?
Well, you know, for me as a mom, it really depends on how bad the kid want to play.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of
Personally,
seeing
I don't give a
Lunel,
shit
okay?
about football. It's cold,
She's an agent though.
and I can't see the guys real good. I'm a basketball girl. And hopefully, you know, if your kid chooses that, they're not just out there like Charlie Brown, and they can go out and maybe play, and they'll get clobbered every time they go out there.
Word.
Hopefully.
Alice, what do you think? Should kids play football?
I think they should. I think there are great equipment programs out there, great equipment out there for the students that makes it safe for them, the helmets and the gear to make it safe for them to get out there and play like they want.
She's the
But sports
professional,
is
you're
more than
right.
just getting out on the field. The dedication, the drive, the determination, the teamwork, the sportsmanship that you learn on the field carries out in life. And I think that is the most important
mind
aspect
stopping
we
it
can
real
get
quick?
out of
This
football.
feels like
Because-
He needs free form, man. He needs free form content. Man.
And if he's gonna do that, he needs to explain right after she says that why it's bad. Like it's no like
I feel you.
you know.
This feels like daytime television for black women. Like they're sitting here talking about shit. Kids play football. Like this is like
The
But
fact
why
that
is
that
this
was
the
even
first
a
video?
topic is
this
crazy.
is
Why is this the
what
first video?
Charlamagne is talking
Because
about
he
right
needs
now.
better writers.
See if this is the first. This might be the most recent video, which is why they put it in that feature section.
This doesn't feel like
long-
Charlamagne.
3 months ago, bro.
Oh no! See what's the
Oh,
last?
it might be the last one.
Yeah, what's the
Okay.
recent shit? What's the what?
Yeah, go to the video.
What got him
tell us.
canceled?
That is the most recent one, so that's
yeah,
probably
that's
why
why
it's
it's
in
up
there.
there. Yeah,
But yeah, I mean,
Wow.
still though, this ain't it.
we had to go to.
Oh, that white lady's on there a lot. It looks like.
Go to popular.
It's his favorite white lady.
Yeah, go to Kamala Harris.
Wow.
That was the original set. I remember that video going viral.
He's probably moisturizing.
I mean, and it
her
does take
feet.
a lot to get to 1 million, but he's got a big name, and none of these got to 1 million views.
What are they?
The max right here is
I can't see nothing.
842,
Okay.
which is good.
Nearly
842,000.
round up.
Yeah,
That's
900.
amazing.
Yeah, that's great. But how many years? That's a year ago.
That's a year ago, yeah.
Kamala Harris. That clip went viral. I saw that clip. I remember that clip.
Yeah, I do.
That was when the show was The God's Honest Truth, though. That was when it was a completely different
And she
show.
told nothing but lies. Like she strategically tried to avoid answering whatever the fuck he was asking.
Exactly, yeah.
That shit was very annoying. This Indian woman.
Is that Megan good at the bottom?
Yeah, Charlamagne and the structure. But I mean, he played it off nicely when he addressed it. He said he pretty much kind of chalked it up to, he said it had nothing to do with viewership. He chalked it up to apparently the writers are on strike in LA right now.
He needs better writers. Like
Yeah.
everything felt so bland. It felt like
Yeah.
he wrote it, which a lot of times it's not. Like you need writers at a certain level. You need.
But
better
even though
writers.
he can't really blame that just because he's had so many shows canceled either, though, as well.
But having
Wasn't Guy Code extremely successful though?
Yeah, I think like one
It
or
was
two of the
extremely.
shows were
That's why I know
Yeah.
who he is.
You're right. Okay.
And you gotta understand, coming from Charlamagne's origin story and his background, like he shouldn't be afraid of failing and getting fired from things. That's what made his career.
Exactly,
That's
yeah.
who he was. He constantly got fired until he made it.
But
Right.
I mean, that's like, Carmelo not being able to find a team, even though he's Carmelo.
Like when he retired today, I was like, nigga, they retired you.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
I don't know. He retired today.
Yeah, see? It's not like he was already playing.
Yeah.
He wasn't on the NBA team.
Exactly.
He was just waiting to
Oh.
see if he would get a job, and then,
Oh
you
no.
know,
Yeah, they retired you,
he
bro.
retired. Man, they
And-
retired him.
Well, I take that back. I don't think Charlamagne's afraid of failing. I think this shows it.
No, I think that this
for
shows.
sure.
I think this shows he is, or maybe that he's not afraid of failing. He's playing this shit very safe.
That's the problem.
This
He's
is
playing
Oh,
it
yeah,
safe.
yeah.
too safe.
He's been PC for a while. Andrew Schultz said it to him. You know what I'm saying? PC to God. Like he is not the same person that we grew to love. You know what I'm saying?
But
Yeah.
even when he was, his shows weren't making it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Even
That's
when
true.
he was,
That's
his
true.
TV was
That's
not
true.
his shows were getting canceled.
That's true.
Yeah.
Period. That's the crazy thing. It's just like it's something about him and TV. It's not
That's what I'm
connecting.
saying. Free form. He needs people around him who's on the same. He needs a free form
He needs to
format.
produce
Like,
his own.
a
he
better
needs,
cast.
He needs Andrew to produce his show.
he does actually.
To write it, give him some jokes.
He does.
I don't
actually.
think he needs to write it.
Punch
I
up
just-
that monologue.
Maybe it's just podcasting. That's where his bread and butter is at.
Radio podcasting.
He needs something more natural.
what I'm
Like
saying, where he can just
everything
flow.
felt like, hey, what do you feel about like hands crossed? Like, nigga, what are you doing? Like,
He hasn't mastered the art of like scripted stuff.
I don't want to hear nobody talking about shit kids play sports on fucking Comedy Central. That
Unless-
is crazy.
Unless you're following up, there's like a funny point. Well,
Yeah.
Doc, you know what I mean? What about,
that's crazy though.
you know, like,
They're taking it too serious. Like a topic like that, that's for jokes.
yeah.
But I think-
that is joke better.
It's
You're
a
supposed to
setup.
shoot at that.
it's
Yeah.
supposed to be a setup.
I think what's the thing that's happening with Charlamagne is these are the networks that are giving him opportunities. He's trying to make a funny show. So like just that question being on a Comedy Central seems ridiculous to me. But it's like he's always including political figures and things like that. But it's like the political networks aren't giving him shows, but he's able to get shows on MTV2, Comedy Central, things like that. Like HBO was his closest before that deal flop.
Yep,
Remember?
yep. That's the one he want to
And
go to. That's why because he wants to
That's
like
where
open up on that.
That's where I feel like
He would do better
He would
probably.
really
That's what a
thrive.
home of
that's
late
where
night is.
I feel like if he didn't work on HBO, it's over though.
It's over, yeah.
I feel, because like I feel like if it's whatever show he did on HBO, if that didn't work, you're dead out here.
I think
TV wise, you know what I'm saying?
He needs
Like,
to stop trying to do it on TV. He should do a
Do it on
show for
YouTube first.
streaming services.
I was
Either
thinking
for
that-
HBO Max app or just YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Drop
yeah.
an episode a week or whatever. Like the
Honestly,
TV format is
he
killing
could,
it.
He could probably do it for YouTube TV, right? Because they don't let you. They probably let you get that off.
I was thinking that,
Yeah,
right? Like
a couple
he
of
could do-
those have that, like YouTube TV, Facebook TV. This couple shows have seasons and stuff like that, like where they have network seasons and stuff.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
I was thinking like he could do his own YouTube, like
just literally
thing,
releasing
but-
it.
Yeah, his own thingy thing on YouTube.
He
But
could.
I don't.
With,
It's different.
It is different.
it
But
is
you can
different.
but you can also structure your show. We can make a show and structure it so that it can translate onto YouTube.
But as y'all said, like every show he's had has failed. So like that's the
Right.
thing about business. You want to use other people's money. to
Yeah,
fund your
that's
shit.
true, that's
So,
true.
unless you're Dame Dash.
Unless
or
you're Dame
Joe
Dash.
Budden, who keeps telling them, because I believe I saw somewhere Joe Budden was essentially saying that
yeah, he did talk
the
about it. I
nigga
just
keeps
missed it.
getting fired from TV because he has a boss.
Yeah.
Like if you making your own show, you can't get canceled.
Yeah, oh
And
yeah,
you know,
that's
Joe's
true.
all about ownership and doing it on your, doing it by
Do
your
you
loan.
think
Joe is salty and he's just being like, because
but that point stands.
it stands though. But